So I've been getting a lot of questions lately, and this is one of them. Could the world of Fallout happen in our timeline? So, to answer this, I'm going to be going into depth about the Fallout storyline and how it compares to ours. So, first of all, let's look at the Fallout franchise. Basically, its timeline at the end of World War II split off from our own. The Cold War had began and will never end in Fallout size. And the microprocessor was never built. Therefore, everything is the size of a brick. Not a clay brick, but a brick phone. So then, this leads to a resource war in 2067, which China invades Alaska, US annexes Canada, Europe goes to all-out war, and then in 2077, the bombs fall and the whole world is irradiated. So if you want, I can go into a video all about the Fallout lore, but I'll say that for another time. So let's look at some key aspects of the Fallout universe, which is the resource war, power armor, and the Great War. So first off, let's look at the resource war. So first of all, the resource war was basically a war of non-renewable resources such as coal, oil, nuclear materials, gases, and all that. Now, we're actually scarily close to running out of non-renewable resources. Not so much as natural gases, but oil, coal, and uranium are getting so scarce. They won't even take us through to the 22nd century. So the resource war could actually happen. Now on to my next point. Power armor. Oh boy. So in Fallout, let's worry about Fallout 4's power armor. You're given the frame and all the different pieces of the power armor, each with their own durability. But how close are we to actually getting to real life power armor? Now, I'm not going to go into depth because Shoddycast already made a video on it. You can watch it right here. And basically it's saying the military have built this exoskeleton which can lift a weight ratio of 17:1. So basically, when someone picks something up, it's 17 times lighter. So all you need to do with that, slap some steel on there, and there you go, power armor. Now on to the nitty gritty. Oh boy. The Great War. Well, the Second Great War, because the Great War is referred to as the First World War. But we'll call it the Great War for now. So, basically what happened on the 23rd of October, which was surprisingly meant to be the date for Fallout 4, but it was delayed a week. Well done, Todd Howard. So, on the 23rd of October, 2077, alarm bells rang. Everyone thought it was a drill. But when people saw others running to Fallout shelters, it wasn't a drill. The bombs were coming. So, nuclear bombs were first fired from China as retaliation for American invasion, as they had no other choice. They were going to die, so they said, let's nuke America, because that's a smart option. So then China launches its nukes. But then, here we go. America launches its nukes back. And then Russia, well, whatever's left of it, fires its nukes on America and Europe. And then England fires its nukes on everything else. And basically the whole world is irradiated and destroyed within 2 whole hours. Now within that time, 122 volts across America protected at least 100,000 citizens. Or so they thought. But actually, they didn't. They protected not even 50,000, as the majority of them were experimental vaults and only Roughly 8 of them were control volts. So, now that we've discussed the Great War we discuss all the factors of Fallout series, how likely is it to happen in our own timeline? Well, we are close to power armor, we are close to a resource war, but the Great War is something we could not see happening. Yes, you probably think, oh, one day the world is going to end, not with a bang, but with nuclear atomic fire. Or MAD, mutually assured destruction. So basically, you nuke us, we'll nuke you. So it could happen one day if Korea, China, or Russia, or any major power in the world were to accidentally slip on a banana peel and hit that launch button, then sending the whole world into atomic fire and leaving only, not even 1% of the population of the Northern Hemisphere surviving. Now, the Southern Hemisphere is untouched for reasons unknown because they didn't get involved, but we're not going to that. So, what I'm trying to say is, it is possible that the events of Fallout could happen in our own timeline. When? I don't know. Possibly before the 22nd century, as it seems more likely. So possibly 60 to 80 years from now, we could see atomic fire raining over the hills. So that is what I think of could Fallout actually happen. And to be honest, I do believe it can happen. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the animations? Do you like my commentary? Do you like the fact that I went into not much detail, but enough detail for it to make sense? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And this is your boy Beast, signing off.